Reihan Salam, whose new book is called Grand New Party. What's your book about?
It's about the white working class and about how the Republican Party needs to win them back.
Well, that's an argument that is well made and well needed. I mean, for the Democrats, let's listen to something that Ralph Nader said to the Rocky Mountain News, which is causing quite an uproar.
There's only one thing different about Barack Obama when it comes to being a Democratic presidential candidate. He's half African American. Whether that will make any difference, I don't know. I haven't heard him have a strong crackdown on economic exploitation in the ghettos. Payday loans, predatory lending, asbestos, lead, what's keeping him from doing that? Is it because he wants to talk white? He doesn't want to appear like Jesse Jackson? We'll see all that play out in the next few months and if he gets elected afterwards.
And he went further in the part of the interview that wasn't picked up on the videotape. Let's listen to the rest of it. This is in the interview that did not get quoted. Quote, he wants to show, this is Barack Obama being quoted, being described by Ralph Nader, quote, he wants to show that he is not another politically threatening African-American politician. He wants to appeal to white guilt. You appeal to white guilt by not coming on as a black is beautiful, black is powerful. Basically, he's coming on as someone who is not going to threaten the white power structure, whether it's corporate or whether it's simply oligarchic. And they love it. Whites just eat it up. Well, he certainly laid it on thick there. Ralph Nader on the non-ethnic politics of Barack Obama. What do you make of that?
I think the best way to characterize Ralph Nader's statements today is verbal vomit. It is just, I could not believe it. Yeah, I want to keep hearing it over and over again. He is putting him in the black box, and it's like, this is the only thing that if you are black, you must care about, only about these issues. And if you're a black person and, oh my God, you don't speak Ebonics, what a shock. You're trying to be white instead of, he was raised properly. He has a good education, and he speaks no differently than anybody else. I find the whole thing sickening.
Reihan, my buddy.
Well, I think that Ralph Nader is a clown. I think he's been a clown for an incredibly long time. That hasn't changed. And I think that the idea that Ralph Nader is going to give Barack Obama lessons on how to be black is fascinating to me.
Okay,
I don't know where. Yeah.
Just to give him a shot here, is Ralph Nader criticizing what we used to consider the liberal party, criticizing its failure to take the left view on corporate injustice, on social injustice, on the things that people on the left used to rail against, whether it's exploitation of labor, exploitation of poor people in the urban areas? Isn't that a case to be made against the left party? Or are we just going to admit now the Democratic Party is not the left party?
Look, I'm a Republican, but Barack Obama has a chance to win a very big victory. The way he does that is by reaching out to the biggest possible audience. And the way to do that is to connect to the concerns of the working class and the middle class. And that's why, exactly.
Working and middle, not the impoverished.
Look, you definitely need to address the concerns of the most impoverished by trying to include them in the mainstream economy. But the way that Obama is talking is a way that's trying to weave together the needs of the very poor as well as the working class, and that's effective. That's something Republicans need to learn from.
I want you to respond to what Obama says. Here's Senator Obama late this afternoon responding to what Nader had to say. This, by the way, very late today.
First of all, what's clear is Ralph Nader hadn't been paying attention to my speeches. Because all the issues that he talked about, whether it's predatory lending or the housing foreclosure crisis or what have you, are issues that the traveling press can tell you I've devoted multiple speeches, town hall meetings to throughout this campaign. Ralph Nader's trying to get attention. He's become a perennial political candidate. I think it's a shame because if you look at his legacy, in terms of consumer protections, it's an extraordinary one. But at this point, he's somebody who's trying to get attention and whose campaign hasn't gotten any traction.
Well, that'll rattle the cage.
Yeah, I tell you, incredibly charitable, a lot more charitable than I would be if I was
Don't you like the way he sort of thinks before he talks?
Yes.
I got to learn from that guy. We'll be right back with the roundtable for more of the Politics Fix. You're watching Hardball, only on MSNBC. It is amazing.
Do you own an oil company? Well, if you have mutual funds or a pension or other investments, chances are you do. Learn more. Visit energytomorrow.org.
what Korean Air is made of.
Excellence in flight. Korean Air.
So I'm at my doctor's again because my asthma symptoms came back again. Turns out asthma doesn't go away. There's still inflammation in my airways. So even when I'm symptom-free, I'm not asthma-free. Now I'm taking Symbicort, and I've noticed a difference in my breathing. It combines 2 medicines to help control inflammation and constriction all day and night, and starts to open my airways within 15 minutes. Yeah, it's good to be in control. Symbicort won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden symptoms and should not be taken more than twice a day. Symbicort contains formoterol. Medicines like formoterol may increase the chance of asthma-related death, so Symbicort is not for people whose asthma is well controlled on other asthma medicines. See your doctor if your asthma does not improve or gets worse. I know Symbicort works to help control my asthma. That makes a difference to me. Ask your doctor if Symbicort is right for you.
If you cannot afford your prescription, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Every night you sleep, but your dreams are wide awake. Because ambitions never sleep. Aspirations never sleep. Goals never sleep. Hopes never sleep. Opportunities never sleep. The world never sleeps. That's why we work around the world. That's why we work around the clock to turn dreams into realities. That's why Citi never sleeps.
Where do Americans get 2/3 of the oil and natural gas we rely on? North America. Surprised? Learn more.
Container ports are one of the fastest growing business sectors in America. The challenge is rescuing them from air pollution. At the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach, half the air pollution comes from heavy-duty cargo trucks, but action to cut emissions in half includes replacing more than 8,000 old trucks with clean-burning natural gas vehicles to lower emissions and fuel costs, with clean energy stations to keep those new CNG trucks rolling and clear the air for good.
A message from the American Clean Skies Foundation.
Looking for ways to save money? Introducing Comcast Digital Voice Local with more home phone service. You'll save over 38% a year over Verizon. Now you can enjoy unlimited local calling, plus 12 popular calling features, all for just $24.95 a month every month. Plus get long distance for just 5 cents a minute. Powered by America's leading fiber optic network for TV, internet, and phone. The new Comcast Digital Voice Local with More plan. $24.95 a month. Call now and you could get installed within 72 hours.
We're back with a roundtable with a hot question. First of all, let's take a look at a couple of SOTs, sound on tape we call them. Let's take a look at, here's Hillary Clinton today, I love today, campaigning for Senator Obama. She's out there.
I'm going to be campaigning on Friday, and my husband's in Europe right now. He's attending President Mandela's 90th birthday party today in London, and there will be a lot of work for all of us as Democrats to do, including him. He has said he will do whatever he can and whatever he's asked.
And here's Senator Obama talking about Hillary Clinton campaigning for him.
I want her campaigning as much as she can. She was a terrific campaigner. She, I think, inspired millions of people. And so she can be an extraordinarily effective surrogate for me. Obviously, it'll be constrained by her schedule, but I'm looking forward to campaigning vigorously with her. I think we'll we will have a terrific time together in New Hampshire, and I think that she will be very effective all the way through November.
That's not, I don't exactly hear the wedding bells.
Well, you know,
Am I missing something here?
Did you notice when the emphasis he sort of places on she will be an effective surrogate for me? That's his way of saying, remember, I'm number one, she's number two, she's not VP, she's working for me. I think that was.
Did you sense the embrace there? Do you feel it? Do you feel the love, not love, but the embrace? Are they getting together, those two kids? Are they going to win this thing together, or is there still a minuet going on about money? You know, sort of like the opposite of a prenup. I mean, maybe it is a prenup. Trying to figure out, now you're going to pay for my debt and you're going to do this, and then I'll start dancing with you. But I'm not dancing with you